All right, hey everybody. Today I'm going to be starting off my speech with just a question. So, are smartphones destroying a generation? So today I'm going to be talking about the positives and negatives of smartphones and how they could be destroying a generation. So first of all, I'm just going to go over what I believe are some of the positives. So getting in contact couldn't possibly be any easier with our smartphone usage, and apps are catered to our many needs, like having alarm clocks, calculators, watches, flashlights, music, and weather. They are all at the palm of our hands. So what does social media have to do with crime? So often my generation uses apps like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and for example, if somebody has gone missing, sometimes apps like this can actually be used to locate a person because everybody has a phone and social media. So why are today's teens waiting longer to take on responsibility and pleasures of adulthood? So according to studies, to sum things up, shifts in the economy and parenting styles actually play a large role in this. So just to move a little bit further with that, our economy rewards higher education more than an early work history. So parents may be inclined now to encourage their kids to stay at home and study rather than get a part-time job. So teens in turn are very content with this homebody arrangement, and not only because they are studious, but because their social life is also lived through their phones and technology. So they don't have a need to leave their home just to spend time with friends. They can do that with technology now. So morals have evidently changed. And a statement written by Jean Twenge, a writer for the Atlantic Daily News, actually said, "More comfortable online than out partying, post-millennials are safer physically than adolescents have ever been," which I found pretty interesting. And throughout more of my research, I found that the number of teens who get together in with their friends nearly every day dropped more 40% from 2000 to 2015. So the decline actually keeps getting steeper for how long you've actually been seeing your friends every day. So a lot of people aren't spending time with their friends as much. And research is being done to show that all screen activities are linked to less happiness. And 8th graders who spend 10 or more hours a week on social media are 56% more likely to say that they are unhappy. So those who spend 6 to 9 hours a week on social media are still actually 47% more likely to say that they are unhappy as well. And so just a list of some negative effects for using smartphones that generations before me didn't actually have to worry about. So just to start off, the more times teens spend looking at their screens are more likely they are to report signs of depression. And smartphones are addicting and sometimes can lead to forgetting priorities. I know that sometimes happens with me. And poor social skills are noticed in the younger generation as well. And social anxiety and low self-esteem is more frequent. And risks of cancer due to the technology's radiation and cyberbullying and increased amount of stress also play a huge part. So what is the impact of mobile phones on young people's health and social life? So I did look up the fact that teens are addicted to texting. Excess messaging can lead to teen tendinitis. It actually causes pain in the hands, back, and neck, and that will lead to poor posture. It can also lead to impaired vision and arthritis down the road, which nobody wants. And having a cell phone will tempt you to spend all day talking or texting instead of doing anything productive. And cell phones also lead to sleep loss, and many sleep with their phones on their bed. I know I sleep with my phone on my bed as well. And I do believe that our generation feels pressured to remain reachable all around the clock with the technology that we have installed today. So myth number 1, drivers can multitask. So I did do some research on this, and cell phones are a huge danger when it comes to driving, obviously. This is also a concern that previous generations really didn't have to worry about with cell phones and driving. And people talk and text on their phone without realizing that it can cost their lives and many other people's lives as well on the road. So distracted driving, according to the US government website, has proven to be the leading cause of death in teens as well. And just for some statistics, 11 teens at least die every day as a result of texting and driving. According to a AAA poll, 94% of teen drivers acknowledge the dangers of texting and driving, but 35% of them admitted to actually doing it anyways, so completely ignoring it. So there actually are graphs shown, and just to see the statistics on the smartphone generation and not hanging out with friends, in no rush to drive, less dating, less sex, more likely to feel lonely, and less likely to get enough sleep are very frequent issues that are continuing to become a problem for the younger generation as well. So overall, there are plenty of contrasting differences due to the fact that we all have this technology in the palm of our hands. Whether you choose to have a negative impact on your life is totally up to you and is completely your decision. So they actually do play a major part of our life and society today. So do you believe that smartphones are destroying a generation? Thank you.